Most seniors don't realize it, but 6 every day habits could quietly be stealing years off your life. No warning signs, no pain, just silent damage until it's too late. Are you falling into one of these deadly traps? If you're over 60, you need to hear this before it's too late. Make sure you're patient enough to watch to the end. And don't forget to hit the subscribe, like button. This is very important. Hi, and welcome to Better Life After Golden. Jubilee, the place we're thriving after. 60 isn't just a dream. It's a plan. If you've ever looked in the mirror and wondered, am I really doing everything I can to stay healthy and vibrant? You're in the right place. Today's video is more than just tips. It's a serious wake-up call. Because the truth is, many people over 60 are unknowingly falling into dangerous habits that look harmless, feel normal, and are even part of their daily routine. But behind the scenes, they're quietly increasing the risk of early death. We're going to break down 6 of these silent killers, backed by real science and tailored specifically for seniors, like you who want more life in their years and more years in their life. This is personal because I've seen too many good people ignore small warning signs until it was too late. But here's the good news. Awareness is power, and change is possible at any age. So grab a notebook or just open your mind, because what you'll learn today could be the beginning of a healthier, longer, and more fulfilling chapter in your life. Let's dive in. Trap number 1, ignoring sleep quality. If there's one habit that quietly ruins your health over time, it's this: poor sleep. And no, we're not just talking about feeling tired the next day. We're talking about something far more serious. Did you know that chronic poor sleep has been directly linked to an increased risk of heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and even dementia? For people over 60, sleep is not a luxury. It's a lifeline. Think about it like this. When you sleep, your body isn't shutting down, it's doing repairs. Your brain is clearing out toxins that could lead to Alzheimer's. Your blood pressure drops, giving your heart a much-needed rest. Your immune system reboots, ready to defend you the next day. Now imagine what happens when this process is interrupted night after night. But here's the scary part. Many seniors simply accept poor sleep as part of aging. They say things like, "Oh, I just don't sleep like I used to," or "I wake up too early, and there's nothing I can do about it." And that belief, it becomes a trap. I want to tell you this clearly. You do not have to accept bad sleep. You can retrain your body to rest well again, and it starts with small, consistent changes. Here's what you can do starting tonight. Set a regular sleep and wake time. Yes, even on weekends. Your body loves rhythm. When it knows what to expect, it responds with better rest. Turn off screens at least an hour before bed. The blue light from your phone or TV messes with melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep. Dim the lights after sunset. Your brain is wired to respond to light. It's how it knows when it's time to wind down. Keep your bedroom cool and dark. Temperature and light play a huge role in how deeply you sleep. Now, I know change can be tough. If you've been falling asleep to the TV for 20 years, the idea of shutting it off might feel strange. But trust me, it's worth it. The first few nights might be uncomfortable, but stay consistent, and your body will begin to trust the new routine. Here's something personal. I used to think 5 hours of sleep was all I needed. I was proud of being productive, but I didn't realize how it was aging me from the inside out. I felt foggy. My energy was low. My memory slipped. Once I fixed my sleep, everything changed: my mood, my clarity, even my blood pressure. So let me say this clearly. Sleep is not optional. It's not a weakness. It's your body's most powerful healing tool. And the sooner you respect it, the stronger, clearer, and more vibrant your golden years will be. Trap number 2, skipping strength training. Let's talk about something most people over 60 completely overlook: strength. Now, when you hear strength training, you might picture bodybuilders in a gym. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about preserving the muscle you already have. Because after 60, if you're not actively working to keep it, you're losing it. And that loss, It's not just about how you look in the mirror. It's about your safety, your independence, and even your life. Here's the hard truth. After 60, we lose about 1% of our muscle mass every year if we're not doing strength exercises. That might not sound like much until one day you can't get up from a chair without using your hands, or you trip and your body isn't strong enough to catch itself. Falls are the leading cause of injury-related deaths in seniors. And the biggest risk factor for falling? Weak muscles. But there's more. Muscle isn't just for movement. It plays a powerful role in your metabolism and your immune system. When you lose muscle, your body doesn't regulate blood sugar as well. Your bones weaken, and your immune defenses drop. So let me say it clearly. Weak muscles are not just an inconvenience. They're a threat. The good news? You can build and maintain strength at any age. Yes, any age. Even if you've never picked up a dumbbell in your life. Here's how to start safely and effectively. Commit to 2 to 3 strength sessions per week. These don't have to be long, just 20 to 30 minutes. Use resistance bands, light hand weights, or even your body weight. Wall push-ups, chair squats, arm curls with soup cans. They all count. Focus on key areas: legs, arms, core, and back. These support your balance, posture, and daily movement. Start slow. Progress gradually. Listen to your body. It's not about lifting heavy. It's about building consistency. You might be thinking, but I walk every day. That's enough, right? Walking is fantastic for your heart, but it doesn't build strength. In the same way, you need resistance. You need challenge. That's what tells your muscles, stay strong, stay alive. Here's a little story. A 72-year-old woman named Alice emailed me last month. She had a fall in her kitchen that left her shaken but unhurt. She decided then and there to try strength training with resistance bands at home. Today, she's more confident, balanced, and says she even sleeps better. She didn't become a bodybuilder, but she became strong enough to protect herself. And that's the point. Strength training isn't about lifting weights. It's about lifting your life. Your body was built to move, support, and carry you, not just now, but well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. So don't skip strength. Embrace it. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to begin. And when you do, your future self will thank you. Trap number 3, social isolation. Let's talk about something that's easy to hide, but deadly to ignore: isolation. For many people over 60, the kids are grown, the work life is behind them, and social circles have quietly shrunk. Maybe friends moved away. Maybe your partner passed. Or maybe the energy to go out just doesn't feel the same anymore. It seems harmless, just a few quiet days at home. But here's what the science says: loneliness increases your risk of early death as much as smoking. 15 cigarettes a day. Yes, 15. Social isolation has been linked to higher rates of heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even a weakened immune system. Why? Because human beings are wired for connection. It's not just emotional, it's biological. When you lack regular social interaction, stress hormones go up, inflammation increases, and your body enters a slow state of wear and tear. And over time, that silent toll adds up. But here's the thing: isolation doesn't always look like sadness. You might be fine running errands, watching TV, or scrolling on your phone. But if you're not regularly engaging in meaningful connection, conversation, laughter, support, your health knows the difference. Let me say this clearly. Isolation isn't just sad, it's deadly. And you don't have to wait for someone to rescue you from it. You have the power to take the first step. Today, here are a few ways to break the cycle. Join a local walking group or fitness class. Moving with others creates instant connection and shared purpose. Volunteer for a cause you care about. You'll meet like-minded people and feel the joy of being needed. Call or visit someone weekly, even if you're the one always reaching out. That one conversation could brighten both your days. Look for senior centers or community programs. Most offer free or low-cost events that are fun and welcoming. I know it can feel awkward at first. I've spoken with so many seniors who said, "I didn't want to feel like a burden," or "I didn't know where to start." But guess what? The moment they made that first call, that first visit, everything began to change. Let me share the story of Robert. He's 68, widowed, retired, and for nearly a year, he barely left the house. Then one Saturday, he joined a local gardening group. He says it saved his life. Now he's out twice a week, has made real friends, and feels like he has purpose again. Your life doesn't shrink when you retire. It only does if you let it. Connection is still out there, waiting for you. So if you've been feeling alone, please hear this. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. And you are not too old to reconnect. Take the first small step. Because when you do, you're not just protecting your heart emotionally. You're protecting it physically too. Trap number 4. Ignoring chronic inflammation. There's something happening in your body right now that you can't see, can't feel, but it could be slowly stealing your health. It's called chronic inflammation, and it's one of the most overlooked killers for people over 60. Doctors are now calling it the silent fire. Why? Because it burns quietly beneath the surface, damaging your organs, draining your energy, and increasing your risk of nearly every age-related disease. Heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, even Alzheimer's. All of them share one root problem: inflammation that never shuts off. Now, don't get confused. Inflammation isn't always bad. It's your body's natural response to injury or infection. You cut your finger? Inflammation rushes in to heal. That's good. But when your body thinks it's under constant attack because of poor diet, stress, lack of sleep, or toxins, that inflammation becomes chronic. And that's when the damage begins. Here's how you know if you might be living with chronic inflammation. You feel tired more often than not. You struggle with brain fog or memory lapses. You have frequent joint pain or swelling. Your blood pressure, cholesterol, or blood sugar are creeping up, even if your weight hasn't changed. Sound familiar? You're not alone, but you're also not powerless. You can fight inflammation every single day, starting with your fork. Food is either fueling the fire or fighting it, and the difference can be life-changing. Here's what you can start adding to your plate right away. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. They're full of antioxidants that cool inflammation. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, arugula. These are nutrient powerhouses. Olive oil. Swap out vegetable oils for extra virgin olive oil. It's heart protective and anti-inflammatory. Fatty fish, salmon, sardines, and mackerel are rich in omega-3s, which are like water on the inflammation fire. Turmeric and ginger. These natural spices are proven inflammation fighters. On the flip side, try to reduce processed sugars, refined carbs, and fried foods. These feed inflammation and exhaust your immune system. You don't need a perfect diet, you just need a better one, most of the time. Let me tell you about Helen. She's 70 and had struggled with joint pain for years. She thought it was just part of aging. But when she cut back on processed foods and started eating berries and greens daily, her inflammation markers dropped, and so did her pain. Food isn't just fuel, it's medicine. And every bite is a chance to turn down the fire that's burning inside you. So ask yourself, what's one thing you could swap today to reduce inflammation? Maybe it's olive oil instead of margarine. Maybe it's berries instead of cookies. Small changes, big difference. Don't ignore the invisible fire. Put it out, one healthy choice at a time. Trap number 5, excessive sitting. Here's a hard truth no one wants to hear. Sitting too much is killing us, slowly. If you're over 60, chances are you spend more time sitting than ever before. Watching TV, reading, driving, eating, browsing your phone or tablet. It's comfortable, it's easy, and it feels harmless. But here's what science tells us. Sitting more than 8 hours a day significantly raises your risk of early death, even if you exercise. Yes, you heard that right. Even if you go for a daily walk or hit the gym a few times a week, it doesn't fully cancel out the damage from sitting too long. Your body needs regular movement, not just bursts of activity. Here's why excessive sitting is so dangerous. It slows down your metabolism, which affects blood sugar and cholesterol. It weakens leg and core muscles, increasing your fall risk. It compresses your spine, hurts circulation, and contributes to chronic pain. Worst of all, it signals to your body to slow everything down, including your immune system. The body was designed to move frequently, gently, and consistently throughout the day. When you stop moving, it's like telling your body, I'm done. And over time, your body starts to believe it. Let's make this personal. Imagine a 70-year-old named Frank. He walks every morning for 30 minutes, great habit. But then he sits the rest of the day, reading, watching TV, napping. He thinks he's active because of that one walk. But in reality, his inactivity outweighs his activity. He's still at risk. So what's the answer? Micro-movements, mini breaks, intentional activity woven into your daily rhythm. Here's how to fight back without needing a gym or fancy equipment. Set a timer for every 60 minutes. When it goes off, stand up, stretch, march in place, walk around the house. Just move. During TV time, get up during every commercial or between episodes. Put the remote or phone across the room. Force yourself to stand to grab it. Take phone calls standing or walking. It adds up more than you think. Add light chores to your daily routine. Sweeping, watering plants, folding laundry on your feet, it all counts. You're not aiming for exhaustion, you're aiming for momentum. Because movement isn't optional, it's your life insurance. And the premium? Just a few minutes every hour. Think about this. What if those tiny actions, the 1-minute stretch, the short hallway walk, added years to your life? What if they protected your heart, cleared your mind, strengthened your bones? It's not about perfection. It's about intention. Don't wait until stiffness sets in or pain reminds you of what you've lost. Move now. Move often. Move because you can. Because every time you choose to rise, your body rises with you. And that choice could save your life. Trap number 6, not getting regular screenings. Let's be honest, no one likes going to the doctor. The waiting rooms, the tests, the worry about what they might find. It's easy to put it off. To tell yourself, I feel fine. I'll go next year. But here's the problem. By the time you feel something, it might be too late. One of the most dangerous traps for people over 60 is skipping routine screenings. And yet, these simple tests are the very tools that save lives. Let's look at the facts. High blood pressure has no symptoms, but it can lead to strokes or heart attacks. Colon cancer often grows quietly for years before showing signs. Glaucoma can steal your vision without pain or warning. Type 2 diabetes may go undetected while silently damaging your kidneys, nerves, and heart. Regular checkups and age-appropriate screenings can catch these issues early, when they're still manageable or even reversible. And early detection doesn't just add years to your life. It adds quality to those years. Now, some people say, I don't want to know. It'll just stress me out. But here's the truth. It's not fear, it's foresight. Screenings aren't scary. Ignorance is. You wouldn't ignore a fire alarm. You wouldn't drive a car with warning lights flashing. So why ignore the signals your body might be trying to send? Getting checked isn't about expecting bad news. It's about taking control. It's about standing up for your future self and the people who love you. So what should you be checking regularly? Annual physical exams, your baseline for blood pressure, cholesterol, glucose, weight, and more. Vision and hearing tests. These help prevent falls, accidents, and isolation. Dental checkups. Oral health is deeply connected to heart and brain health. Cancer screenings, colonoscopies, mammograms. Prostate checks, based on your personal history and doctor's advice. Bone density tests, especially important for women to prevent fractures. Vaccinations, staying current protects you from serious illnesses like pneumonia and shingles. And remember, you don't have to do it alone. Make it a family habit. Encourage friends to go with you. Put it on the calendar like any other important event. Let me tell you about Gloria. She's 72. Healthy, active, felt great. But during a routine screening, her doctor caught a small lump, early-stage breast cancer. Because they caught it early, she got treatment quickly and recovered fully. Now she says that appointment saved her life. Don't wait for symptoms. Don't wait for pain. Don't wait until it's too late. Schedule the screening. Make the call. Take the step. Because knowledge isn't just power, it's prevention. And you're worth the peace of mind. At this stage of life, it's easy to feel like some damage is already done. Like maybe it's too late to turn things around. But here's what I want you to remember. Every single day is a new chance. You are not stuck. You are not too old. And you are absolutely not powerless. Whether you're 60, 70, or even 85, your body still listens. It responds to love, to movement, to nourishment, to rest, to purpose, to connection. I've seen it firsthand. People in their 70s reversing chronic pain. Folks in their 80s finding new joy, friendships, and energy. Change is always possible, and it begins with one brave choice, followed by another. So please, don't just watch this video and move on. Take one tip, one trap to tackle, and start now. Because you deserve not just more time, but better time. Time full of vitality, purpose, and peace. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 6 traps hit home for you? Leave a comment below and tell me. What's one small change you're ready to make today? I read every single comment, and your story could inspire someone else to take their first step, too. If this video helped you, do me and yourself a favor. Hit that like button so more people over 60 can find this life-changing information. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Better Life After Golden Jubilee. Every week, we share simple, science-backed tips to help you live stronger, longer, and with more joy than ever before. Remember, your best years aren't behind you. They're just beginning. Thanks for watching today, and see you in the next video.